Maple season is upon us. Time to use up the last of your maple syrup from the previous season. Let's head inside and make really delicious Canadian maple beans. Let's take a look at the ingredients we're going to need today. So some navy beans, we're going to be soaking those momentarily. Onion, pancetta. If you want a vegetarian version of this, you do not need that. Tomato paste, I love the Muti brand, very flavorful. Brown sugar, mustard, fancy molasses, and some salt, pepper, and the star of the show, my own maple syrup. Yep, that's the last of it. Let's make some beans. Working on doing some renos in our kitchen, and yeah, look at my new stove. Very excited. It's a double oven, and here we are. It's going to be kind of like a commercial kitchen. So the cabinets are installed. I'm working like crazy getting those in, and the counters are going to be completely different. So kind of in the middle of the reno, but yeah, if you see a new stove in my video, that's why. All right, here's the Dutch oven, my good old Dutch oven. You guys have seen the cabin videos making apples and stuff like that. So that's where we're gonna make the baked beans today. It's gonna be super duper flavorful. And but before we get started, we need to get some beans going. We're gonna start with a pound of navy beans. We're gonna soak them for 8 hours after rinsing them. And I'm gonna add lots of water and soak them overnight. All right, here we are 8 hours later, and now I've drained the beans and I'm putting them in some fresh water. We're just gonna boil them now for 45 minutes. I just wanna show you the lighting here that I got from Princess Auto. It's pretty cool. It's a little bit later at night now. Doesn't that look slick? I can actually change the color on these with my phone and even through like Google and stuff like that. So it provides a decent amount of light over my stove there. And this is all adjusted through my phone, through an app. So basically you can see here that I've got the blue light on now. You can get them flashing, and there's like 60 colors, and you can link them all together. So I think it's pretty darn cool. I think it's like 20 bucks or something, so it's pretty awesome. So I have the beans here. They're a bit al dente, but they're cooked. My 45 minutes of cooking is done. And I've got my Dutch oven here and all the ingredients we're going to need. So let's go through it. So first off, we're going to stick our beans into the Dutch oven after you rinse them again, like once you cook them kind of deal. We'll go in there. And we're going to add chopped medium onion. I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of the tomato paste of your choice, or if you're in a bind, you can use ketchup. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of fancy molasses, 2 teaspoons of ground mustard, 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar. And fun fact, brown sugar is actually molasses with regular granular sugar in there. And we're going to add in 1/4 cup of maple syrup. That's last year's maple syrup earlier in the season, so it was a beautiful color. And then we're going to add about 3/4 of a cup of the pancetta. Oh, this is going to be good. Nice and smoky, guys. Nice flavor. So let's mix that up. So Royce is waiting for stuff to fall on the floor. We're just going to mix this all up together. We'll add a little bit of water in just a sec. Next, we'll just add the 3 cups of water to the beans and do a final stir. Mix it all together. This is going to be really, so flavorful. I'm really excited. This recipe can also be done in a slow cooker as well, but you can't beat the Dutch oven, so I'm going to use that. Now I've got my new oven on at 225 Fahrenheit. We're going to put the lid on these beans and put them in the oven for 6 hours. In the last half hour, you can take off the lid to golden them up a little bit in color. So can't wait. Really awesome about these new ovens is that the element is hidden down here. So that's awesome. No need for pans or aluminum or anything down there. All right, there we are. See you in 6 hours. One really nice feature about this stove, and I just realized this, I don't have to set an alarm, I let this run overnight. The stove actually can turn itself off after cooking for a period of time. So I'm going to just set it for the remaining 5 hours here. So, it'll just be ready first thing in the morning so I can try these out. Well, here we are 6 hours later, and man, does that look good. Let's get this out of the oven. Oh my gosh, I'm really impressed. Look at the color of these beans. Nice and thick. Oh, I can't wait to try this. Oh my gosh. This is so good. Better than canned. If you had the Heinz maple beans. This is excellent. You guys have to try this recipe. Bonus points if you make your own maple syrup or get it locally. Oh, you are not going to be disappointed with this recipe. This is so good. So get out there, try it, and enjoy the spring woods. I'm going to be heading out to the cabin very shortly to put in my taps and discuss some of the new things I have for my maple this year. So very, very exciting. So stay tuned, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.